So, being your most authentic self is not gonna fit with everybody. It's not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody's gonna see your same points of views. Not everybody is going to understand why you are the way you are. And honestly, the best part of being your most authentic self is watching everybody who does not align with who you are fall off your train, fall off your wagon, just like they're gone. They eliminate themselves. Because for a long time, I really tried to be the person everybody needed me to be. You know, whether it was in a relationship, in a friendship, whatever it was. And yes, it was a lot of people pleasing, which I had to learn, those boundaries because 0101 I understood that, oh gosh, he's totally judging my grass. I haven't mowed my lawn in like forever, and in my defense, I broke the thing, the weed mower thing. Anyways, long story short, it looks like a jungle out there, but I was saying, watering your own grass is important, tending to your own lawn is important. I think that right now for me, finding who I was authentically me, learning that I love being this, I love dressing up. I love being over the top, even if I don't go anywhere. I love to be this way, even if I'm just gonna drive around or go to McDonald's or whatever, because that's who I am. Like, that's who I want to be. And not because I dress a certain way doesn't mean that I'm like easy or anything. Because, like, dude, I've been abstinent for like over a year. So I know that other people's opinions, 211, do not matter to me anymore because at one point I stopped dressing the way that I wanted to dress to please, my partners or to not give the wrong impression or whatever. But then at the same time, I would be mad at like my partners for looking at girls that used to look like me. And then I would be like, well, what the hell? Like, you made me change, but then you go back to how I used to be, or you're still attracted to the people who I originally am, but like, you know what I mean? So I kind of just went with the flow, let life do life. And I found it easier for me to just be single and love me the way that I want to be loved. And the longer that I am single, the more I realize like I don't feel like I need a partner. I mean, I wanted one at one point, but like right now where I am, I rather have like a best friend. Like a best friend that I can just go out and hang out with and stuff like that, but not like partner. Like, I don't know what the hell happened between, like, I know that a lot of people were like, oh, it's magic because but no, because I don't want anybody from my past either. Like, I can genuinely say I've healed everything that I needed to heal, and I pray to the universe. I pray to source. I am begging at this point for nobody to return from my past because those doors that were slammed, 0404, I'm kind of hoping they will never open. All the doors that I walked away from, kind of hoping they'll never come back knocking on mine. So, like, I am just ready for something new. And when I say something new, Cállate, Richard. It's more like of an adventure of just me finding more authenticity, whether it's in friendships, in myself, watching how I evolved from my old perspectives to my new perspectives, to merging both perspectives, 0404, to learning how to work with my spirit team, to still being who I am, but holding myself accordingly. Holding myself up there, not making excuses for myself, kind of like, owning up to my own shit. And I know that there is a lot that I refuse to own up to because I understand that the way that I am is like I am pure at heart until you give me a reason, until you push me to it, and then yes, I act out of character and I don't fucking feel bad for it. Like that's where I am. Like I am trying to feel bad for escalating things, but like balanced me does not allow me to do that. And I know eventually maybe I will, but at the same time, when I feel that I do, I kind of feel that I sink into this hole of like beating myself up for the small things that I did, for the big things that I did, for every single thing that I've done. So I think that I don't allow myself to go into that rabbit hole 555 for that same reason that I understand how much I can be my own worst critic. I can be so hard on myself, and I try to avoid that at all costs because it's literally like my dad's voice and my mom's voice fighting inside my head, which constantly has me in a tug of war. So I just let things be. I allow to act myself, now. Um, Trying not to act out of impulse. I am trying to let people, talk their talk, bark, do whatever they have to do because now that I understand people's personal opinions should not have my reaction, people's insecurities should not have a reaction, people's traumas should not have my reaction because then I play a part in their world, which I am not a second character, like I am my main character. So now that I understand that, I am not allowing myself to act out of character because that is also what I'm trying to show, mi gente, like all of you guys, that we can be up there. We can have so much self love that it triggers other people because of the way we invested on ourselves, because of the way that we are choosing to live our life, because we are choosing to choose ourselves, because we are choosing whatever it is that we are choosing for ourselves. Like it's gonna trigger all the right people, but all the other right people will also love you for it because I know that I love it when people are like, you know, condescending, conceited, because I don't see it that way. I don't see it that way because nobody intimidates me in that way. Because I love it when people have self love. I love it when people see themselves as gods, as goddesses, as kings, as queens, and they actually come through with it. You know what I mean? Like they don't allow people to dim their light or make them feel less than what they're worth, for their perspectives, 0808, for their beliefs, for how they love themselves, how they view themselves. Like, I don't even care. Like, with narcissistic people, it's different because they do try to bring you down so they can feel better. That's different. I don't like that. That's something I don't put up with watching somebody put somebody down to make themselves feel better. But then at the same, when it's done to me, I just kind of like sit back and be like, so tell me, what else are you insecure about? Tell me what else bothers you about me so I can do it more. Like, tell me how I can help your demons. Like, how can I feed this fire without even saying a word, by just loving myself? Like, how can I be of service to your demons today? Like, that is me. But I just I don't get it with people who try to bring other people down to feel better. Like, in what world would that make anybody feel better? Like, how is that self love? Because that is not self love. When people do that, it's because they have no self love, but they want to put on the mask that they do, and they want to convince other people that they are better than you, that they are better than somebody else, that they are better than the person they are putting down, that they are better than the person they're laughing at, making fun of. But in all reality, when they do that, you automatically know you are so way underneath them that there's no way in hell they would ever. Oh shit, they're coming. Hold on. Dude, you would not believe, like, some neighbor just came and he offered to cut my grass. The same guy I was telling you he was judging me. Like, tell me the universe does not have my back. Like, tell me the universe doesn't love me, and I'll show you 1,000 ways that it does. Because even though the world portrays us to be bad people because we are in the middle, like, people like us have a purpose, and finding our most authentic self aligns us to that purpose, to who we are, and all the people that are supposed to help us be in our life, and who we also help. This gentleman has been a neighbor, and I guess he's starting his own business and asking for donations, and I'm totally gonna give him what I used to give my other gardener. So I'm not gonna lowball him or anything. Like, thank you, universe, for providing, because I focus too much on myself. And now I need to focus on other things that are also important. Um, so I'm gonna end it there, 11:11, because now he's gonna come and cut the grass, so it's gonna get loud. I'm gonna go ahead and record my other videos, my TikToks and stuff like that, and maybe do a channeled message for y'all. But just remember, love yourselves. Be your most authentic you, whatever that version may be. If you do not know what it is, try to find it. How? Follow your happiness, follow that peace, follow what feels right, follow what makes you laugh, what makes you smile, what makes you trigger that feeling inside. And I know for a lot of us who were numb for a long period of time, we don't really know what self love really feels like. I know that I thought I did, but I didn't. I found myself getting more and more lost. So try to find it within yourself, not within another person, 1212, because that's where I got lost. Trying to find happiness with somebody else when this whole time it was within me. I saw 1221. So let's end it there, because my new friend is gonna come cut my grass. So, oh my god, I'm so excited. Thank you, universe. Like, oh, I can't. I was already stressed about the grass, and I was waiting for payday, and I totally told them, like, I don't have money right now, dude. Like, I'll pay you on payday, because I don't want to take from my savings, personal reasons. But, like, he's like, oh no, it's cool. I'll cut it now, and you could pay me Friday. And I'm like, bet. New friend, new homie, new best friend. Like, what? No, I'm just kidding. No, but I am blessed, and I'm thankful, and I'm very grateful for this soul who genuinely came to offer this. So may the I saw 1313. May the universe duplicate what he is giving to me, and even though I'm gonna pay him, I still wish him more work, more money, more abundance, more everything. Like, I'm just happy. 333. All right, well, yeah, me voy because I keep talking. All right.